This is Apostle Ely. Hello to my YouTube. How y'all doing? It is Thursday. Jupiter ruling, King of the Gods. Yes, I'm into it. It is as above, so below. Sagittarius energy here in the live. I told you guys I'm going to be utilizing this water. This water right here. And hello, just waiting on everybody. All right, Capricorn, Brother Mario. All right, as we guys get ready to chime in, as they get notified, we're on live. Look up Capricorn and YouTube world. Thank you so very much. If you guys do not mind, as they get ready to come in, post your zodiac sign. Those that are your first time being in my lives, my name is Apostle Ely. I am the pastor. It went off, Mario. TikTok. It doesn't matter. Could you come? Hey guys, thank you so much. We just getting ready. I don't know what's up with TikTok. There you go. Let's see. There we go. Hey there, Dr. Clemens. Hey, sweetheart. How you doing? All right, my Virgo. This is a good night for you, darling. Mother Susan, Gemini, thank you so much. We're trying to get TikTok up and going again. I don't know what's up with that. But we live in the chart. Thank you so much for joining us. And we also send the peace of God and our condolences to you, darling. Good evening, Sister Jackie. Hello. My Taurus done got in here. She said, I'm doing well. Good. I'm glad you are. I was just looking at your picture. I got it on my altar. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. As you guys are coming in on TikTok world, Facebook, post your zodiac sign if you do not mind. We want to get into it tonight. I'm burning the money incense tonight. Y'all know I done become such a fan of this year of a Santa. I'm mixing this on top of my incense, the money blessing incense. Brother Johnny, hey, how you doing? The Cancer. All right now. How y'all doing? All right. As you guys are chiming in, please do post your zodiac sign if you do not mind. We appreciate that. So we're going to get ready to get started. I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you guys that have been supporting. A lot of times when things are going on, you got to keep rolling with the punches. That's what we have to learn. A lot of times we quote stuff and speak stuff and we're not necessarily knowing that when challenges come, it's not about us taking an affront to it, but to overcome. I'm a very determined person. I do not give up easily. I don't try to give up at all. All right, Virgo, check it in. All right, Aries, Kimberly, Gemini, Simpson. How you doing, sweet? Yeah, y'all in for a treat tonight. As you guys coming in and you guys over in TikTok land, Facebook, make sure you guys are posting your zodiac signs. And we're going to get in tonight. Now, let me say this on the onset. I want to thank each and every one of you guys that ordered. I will be sending out your shirts. Those that ordered my Petty Pee Wee shirts. We got the black ones and the white ones on my website. Your order will be coming out. Hey! These are the Petty Pee Wee shirts. And those that know me, they know what they mean by petty. I can be petty. Not all the time, but I can be. I want you guys, I appreciate you guys. As you're coming in, please do post your zodiac sign so we can get started. And then one of the things I want to say, thank you to each one of my all right, Aries, thank you. Aries, Gemini. All right, that's what I'm talking about. We got some people that are participators. Each and every one, Pisces. Each and every one of you guys that cash out your dollar of acknowledgement that you're participating, not a spectator, I want to thank you as well. Thank you so very much. Now, I want to talk about this tonight before we get into everything else. Regina, Thomas, Fiona, T. Carter, got look at that, Scorpio, Aquarius. Is that a Regina? Is that I'm trying to think. Is that Gemini? Yeah, Gemini. My God, time communication. All right. Now, what is Apostle Ely going to be talking about tonight? Today is Jupiter. I'm talking about my energy. So you have a better understanding of how to work with me and have a better understanding of the word. We're going to be talking about don't make me do it to you. Don't make me do it to you. Thank you so much, Brother Mario. I almost forgot. I'm coming from 1 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter, 4 through 5. And this is Apostle Paul talking to the people. All right, Intellect Virgo. I got a couple Virgos in the house. All right, Tamira. Scorpio. All right, y'all ready to sting tonight? Don't make me do it to you. I want y'all to get that in your mind. Don't make me do it to you. 1 Corinthians 2nd chapter 4 through 5. It said, and my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom, but in the demonstration of the Spirit and of power, that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of man, but in the power of God. Why is this important when you're going and you're trying to walk in your spirituality? And let me explain something to you. There are different things in life that we utilize to make it, like getting an education, like learning how to cook, learning how to clean. Some of y'all still ain't learned how to clean, but you trying. Some of you learning how to drive, getting certificates. This is man's wisdom to be able to function in man's system. Are y'all understanding? The things that you learn in life in order for you to function in the system by the government or that you live in is very different than you learning how to flow in the anointing, flow in the power of God. Here was Apostle Paul. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. I'm actually not a very good actor, but you'll find out tonight. So when you are growing and developing spiritually, you need to know the difference between that you're operating in man's wisdom and the things that you learn to function in companies and business. Is that my Kimberly Dawkins? Yes. How you doing, sweetheart? There go Cancer. Now, why is this important? Because you cannot blend this man's wisdom and God's wisdom. These systems operate very, very differently. They can coexist, but they are different, okay? Why is this important? Why I want to talk about this tonight? Because a lot of you guys are accustomed to enticing words. You're looking for people to make you feel comfortable about certain things that are going on in your life. Me per se, the reason why I don't, all right now, got the fire going on, the fire sign. The reason why a lot of you guys have issues with Apostle Ely is because a lot of you guys are about that jaw jacking. You're about lip service. You're about just talking about your problems. You're really not trying to resolve your problems. You like to sit down there with the therapist and just talk about this thing over and over. I per se am a problem solver. A lot of times situations and circumstances cannot be resolved by the wisdom of man. A lot of times you're trying to resolve your financial situations by the wisdom of man instead of learning how to get this done by the power of God. Thank you so much. When it comes to spirituality and it comes to you believing God for something, you need to know the difference between that you have man's wisdom who taught you how to pay bills, taught you how to run a household, run a business. That's man's wisdom. But when it comes down to you actually getting help from God, remember the story about Peter when Jesus told him to go back out there and cast the net? Peter by trade was a fisherman. Jesus was not a fisherman. He was a carpenter. But Jesus told Peter to go back and cast his net out, but on the right side. Out of obedience, he did this. Not because he actually believed what God, he was just being obedient. But a lot of times, many of you guys, the reason why you can't get certain breakthroughs in your life, because you're trying to go by your professionalism instead of learning how to flow in the power of God. Is your faith standing in the power of God, or is your faith standing in what you can do? What you learned? What mama taught you? What daddy taught you? Y'all understanding what I'm saying? This is the kind of stuff that why a lot of you guys right now, I'm going to say it like this. Everybody that follows me, everybody that takes my teaching in, are able to overcome their situation without freaking out. A lot of you guys right now don't realize how things are going on right now, that this system is failing. And right now, if you could not go by the system and get fed by the system, how much faith do you really have in God? A lot of you guys, if the doctors say they can't help you, that's why a lot of you give up. If the judge deny your claim, if the courts deny your claim, you will give up. Notice people that follow me, I never give up. I don't care what the judge say. I don't care what the doctor say. I don't care what the lawyer say. The only thing I care about what God says. Reason why I'm bringing this up, we are not operating in the same level of faith, because I'm operating and my faith stands in the power of God, and you want to tell me what the doctor say. You want to tell me what the lawyer say. You want to tell me about what the police officer is doing. You want to tell me about what your enemies are doing. You want to tell me about what your ex-husband is doing. You want to tell me about your ex-wife. I'm not concerned about nothing about that. I'm concerned about what God is speaking concerning your life or that situation. And when you're trying to get help from somebody that's operating from a spiritual aspect and you're operating from a carnal aspect, it is going to be very difficult for you to receive that type of wisdom. That makes sense? I think so. If you're posting your zodiac sign, please do so in TikTok land. A lot of you guys, you're trying to operate with the Orishas. You're trying to operate with ancestors. You're trying to operate with the Nkisi. You're trying to operate with angels. You're trying to operate with spirit guides. But the truth is, you don't trust those beings like that. It doesn't mean that this stuff don't work, but you are trying to operate from man's system. The Bible says with man, things are impossible, but with God, all things are possible. Why do you think that a lot of people right now got all kind of altars up? They got all kind of shrines up. They got all kind of eliques around their neck. They got all kind of beads. But they don't have faith to see certain things overcome. We got churches almost on every corner, down every road. Gemini, thank you for joining us. But yet, we still talking about the system of this world. We still looking to the government to make a way out of no way for us. We still looking to somebody else to make our life better. We will restrict ourselves waiting on somebody to feed us instead of being more than conquerors in Christ Jesus, instead of being creators in Christ Jesus. That's not what we're doing. We got our trust in man and not in God, but with our mouth, that's what we're talking about. I wrote it down here. I want y'all to think about this in family, friends, relationships, and spirituality. Listen to this. Lip service, by definition, is an avowal of advocacy and adherence and an allegiance expressed in words, but not backed by deeds. What good is it for me to say I'm an apostle and I can't manifest it? What good is it to say that Oshun works with me and I can't manifest it? What good is it to say that I'm protected and I don't see the evidence of that? The reason why a lot of you guys are going from one spiritual practitioner to the next spiritual practitioner, from one church to the next church, because what you're doing, you're looking for somebody to tell you something to make you feel good instead of you trying to grow, instead of you trying to transform, instead of you trying to evolve. Let me tell you something. We got enough books about melanated people. We got enough people telling us that we are Moors. We got enough people telling us that we are the original people. Nobody cares. Y'all hear me real good? Apostle is telling you, nobody cares that you're a Gemini, you're a Sagittarius, you're a Virgo until you are able to demonstrate that. Nobody cares what you believe in. Nobody cares about your ancestors until you're able to demonstrate the power of your faith. I'm going to say that again. Nobody, the doctor that you telling that you believe that God is a healer does not believe in your God because you're sitting there allowing him or her to take care of you. Are y'all understanding? When trials and tribulations come, it is going to tell on you what you really stand in. Huh? Believe this. If you think that you're going to walk in this walk and just tell people that you a God-fearing woman or a God-fearing man or you believe in the ancestor and nobody going to try you, nobody going to test you, they're going to do it. And you need to be ready. This is why I constantly teach people, study to show yourself approved. Make sure that you're trying to master your gifts, your talents, and your ability. Make sure that you know what you're talking about. Make sure you're able to demonstrate what you're talking about. This is the type of stuff that allowed me to stand through all of my trials, situations, and circumstances. Right here. Here we go. Isaiah 29:13. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near to me with their mouth and with their lips, do they honor me, but have removed their heart far from me. And their fear towards me is taught by the precepts of man. And other precepts are the rules that are given to regulate people's behavior and thoughts. Can I talk to y'all tonight? What's wrong with being able to demonstrate your gift and your talent without all that jaw jacking? You want everybody afraid of you because you say you powerful. You got the ancestors. Sweetheart, bro, man, unless you're able to demonstrate your gift, your office, there will be no honor. These people that we're dealing with in these times and eras, you hear people tell you all day long they love God. They ain't serving God. They'll tell you all day long, oh, you ain't going to tell me I don't know who God is. Then why aren't you serving him? What kind of gifts? What kind of gifts does Sagittarians have? Sagittarians have mediumship. Most Sagittarians are able to channel very well. Channel spirits. Most Sagittarians. My sun sign is Sag. We also have a very strong power of where we can prophesy and speak those things that be not as though they were. And most Sagittarians are great warriors. My moon is also in Aries. My point tonight, I don't want to get sidetracked. I really want y'all to understand something. Many of you guys in this spiritual thing are very, and I'm talking to my practitioners first. All this lip service. Only tell people what you really can do. Hello, Leo. Thank you for joining us. Only tell people what you are able to manifest. Because it doesn't make the practice look good when you are out here selling and saying stuff that you cannot bring to pass. If you are God's anointed, God will defend you. If God is your keeper, God will defend you. If the ancestors are protecting you, they will defend you. Lip service in 2021 got to go out the door. I need everybody on board. I'm going to talk about my goddaughter, Kim. I'm a man of action. Ever since she got on board, she has been about her business. I'm the type of person, I don't do a lot of talking. A lot of times people try to call me. Some of you guys inboxing me, emailing me, and you giving me all this long story about your life. I don't want to hear about your life. I want to hear about what you want to do about it. That's what my purpose is. When I'm online, I'm here to take action. I'm a problem solver. A lot of you guys, the reason why I'm talking like this is because all you want to do is talk about herbs, talk about healing, talk about power, talk about ancestors. I'm here to demonstrate it. I'm here to manifest. My goddaughter Kim, she got my prayer shawl. And let me tell y'all something. She was telling me, she said, The amount of heat that is coming off of this prayer shawl. She said, I try to wrap myself up in it like you told me at night. She said, but it's just too much heat. The energy that's coming off my prayer shawl. I'm all about demonstration. I'm about people actually having a tangible experience with the power of God on my life. I'm not here to talk for nobody else. I am not the person that you're going to be able to just rattle on all your woes to. If you're not here to take action in your life, and you should know at this age in your life what you want. I asked her, what you want? What you want to know? So many of you guys are out here just jaw-jacking. You reading books, you looking at videos, and you're just talking about spiritual information, but you're not demonstrating any of it. What good is your ancestor altar if the ancestor don't even visit your altar? What good is your Oshun altar if the Oshun does not even visit your altar? What good is your necklace if it does not protect you? What good is your bracelet? We got to get to a point where we're asking people to demonstrate what they are talking about. Making sure that they're able to operate in the measure that they say they have. That makes sense to y'all? Makes sense to me. The reason why I'm talking about this tonight, I had a young lady get on one of my videos. And I was telling you guys about the triple threat. This candle right here. You know how many people have purchased and ordered this particular candle working since she did that? Let me explain something to you guys. As a spiritual person, you should never be out here trying to prove yourself. You should be always in every place able to demonstrate your talent, your ability, your skill set. Because that's what you're here to do. When you plug your vacuum cleaner in, you want your vacuum cleaner to what? Pull up the dirt. And show the fruits of the... Exactly, Kimmy. This is why I'm saying this. A lot of you guys, people are going to antagonize you. People may say you fake. People may say you're not real. What you need to do before you get out here on social media, try to start a business, try to sell spiritual products, you need to be able to be skilled, because everybody you deal with is on different levels. Everybody you deal with has a different experience. Everybody you deal with has a different element by which they will operate. To all of my fire signs, all of my earth signs, all of my water signs, and my air signs. All y'all energy operate very differently. If you don't understand your energy, earth signs do not move quickly. They demonstrate their energy. They demonstrate their power by the things that if you're a Virgo, you demonstrate your power by how you organize and you set up things, and then you administer strategies in order to bring to pass your ideas. If you are Taurus, you operate by Venus. Virgos operate by Mercury. The other earth sign, Taurus, operate by Venus. That earth sign operates by the passions of their desires. And however they desire and the things that they desire, they like to come in and make everything comfortable for the people and the people that they love. That's how they operate. Capricorn, that's Saturn energy. That's the father planet. The Capricorns, they manifest their power by set out by ambitious climbing and going after their ambitions and status in life. That's how they manifest. If you don't understand that, then when you get these candles, you get these incense, the reason why you struggle in your manifestation, because you don't understand. The reason why you can't listen to me, because you're still trying to operate by the wisdom of man. I am trying to teach you spiritual things, and you're yet trying to operate from a carnal or an earthly perspective, a man-made perspective. That's not how this works. A lot of you guys will waste your time and your money because you're not trying to be taught. You're not trying to learn. These are tools. Y'all see that? These are tools. Just because you have a lawnmower don't make you a lawn man. Just because you got a perm don't make you a beautician. Is anybody understanding what I'm saying? It don't. Too much talking and bragging about nothing. Exactly, Brother Mario. People, let me explain something to you right now. Don't waste any more of your money or your time if you're not serious about growing spiritually. This is not an I Dream of Genie. This is not Bewitched. This ain't The Covenant. This ain't The Exorcist. A lot of you guys are trying to get in spirituality and you have so many movies going through your head and you have unrealistic expectations. And then when you come into and find out that you actually got to learn how to walk in the spirit, you got to learn actually your energy, then it's get boring to you. Life is a lesson. I spent countless hours studying to be where I am. A lot of you guys ain't trying to put that time in. All right, I done said enough. I can show you better than I can tell you. I am burning this money incense tonight. 20, okay. He want me to read for her? No, he wants money. Okay. Okay, I'm going to burn this for Sister Jackie the Taurus. Let me bless this for her. I bless this. The reason why I'm saying this, guys, these people are not going to tell you, hey, how you doing, sweet? Thank you so much. Whether you male or female, I'm a very friendly person. Please, guys, if you are truly trying to grow and develop spiritually, you must take out time to learn how energy works. You can call it the power of God. You can call it prana. You can call it chi. You can call it ashe. Call it what you will. At the end of the day, if you do not understand that basic fundamental of energy, then you're never going to be successful, and you're always going to trust more in the wisdom of man, which is tangible to you, versus spiritual wisdom. When I tell people about when they tell me they got financial problems, I tell them to give. They look at me crazy because they're not operating by spiritual principles. They're operating by carnal principles. It is very different if two can't walk together except they agree. Whether you husband and wife, whether you are a spiritual teacher, God daddy, whether you are an Orisha, whether you are a ascended master, it doesn't matter. Everybody has a reason why they either moving forward or they're stagnated. That makes sense? What I mean by my message today, don't make me do it to you. A lot of you guys, the reason why I send certain things to you guys, because if I don't show you the power of God, then you won't believe how real it is. Because a lot of you guys think I'm just up here running my mouth. I have a lot of testimonials out there. And when I tell you, I was telling Dr. Clement, when I pray about something, I don't give up. I'm the type of person, when I ask God for something, I don't stop praying until I see it come to pass. Some of you guys, if you don't see a certain thing take place, you get distracted. You start getting doubtful. Because now all of a sudden because you can't see. Let me tell you something. What God has for me, I believe it's for me. Jesus said it like this: when you pray, believe you already received. All right. You're in the right place. Said praying without, exactly. Thank you, Marie. There go my cancer, other cancer. Let me tell y'all this. I think it was Sister Tree. She had literally got fired from a job. They put in her file for her to be, so she would not be rehired to work for their company. Even when she did not believe that she was going back on that job, I told her, I kept sending her, I said, go get me an application. Go get me an application. It took her a while to even go get an application. Even though she went and got the application, she did not believe she was going back on that job. Even though I was praying for her to get a job and the enemy was trying to mock her. But I'm the type of person, when I start praying about something, I have an Aries moon. I don't give up and I don't give in. Let me tell y'all something. It took almost a year before that girl got back on that job. It took her a year. And it wasn't a year because God could not have brought it to pass before, but she lacked the faith. Because I wasn't praying for me, I was praying for her. The only time a spiritual person needs your faith is when they are moving for you. And a lot of you guys will not admit that a lot of stuff that is even spoken to you, you don't believe it. God not on the move the people that got her fired. Let me tell you what he did. The same person that blocked her from getting the job was the same person that had to have her rehired. Y'all hear me? The same person. Because Apostle Ely did not give up, neither give in. How many of you guys pray without ceasing? How many of you guys, no matter what it looked like, you still believe God gonna do it? If it don't happen today, you give up. If it don't happen tomorrow, you give up. Baby, I never give up. When Elijah prayed for rain, he prayed 7 times. Would you be like Jacob? Would you be like Jacob? He went after Rachel. He worked for Rachel for 7 years. Y'all listen to this. He worked for Rachel for 7 years. And he ended up getting Leah. When you want something bad enough, you will endure hardness as a good soldier. After being deceived and ending up with Leah, he still worked 7 more just to get Rachel. But he had to work beyond the 7 because that's 14 years. Then he had to work an extended time because he didn't want to leave without nothing. You were her intercessor when she was too weak to have faith. Someone had to. And exactly. But this is why this is important. When you got people praying for you, you need people that believe in a certain place that even you don't believe. Some of you guys, like right now, I'm praying for Brother Mario. When Brother Mario get his report from his doctor, I'm expecting that doctor to tell him that his kidneys are completely restored. I don't care if Brother Mario don't believe. I done worked many miracles around a whole lot of y'all that don't believe. A lot of you guys will sit there and worry about what other people think when it's your neck that's on the chopping block. See, I told you on the answer, my message was, don't make me do it to you. You're not going to sit here or stand there, wherever the hell you at, and act like God ain't who God is just because you lack faith and trust and commitment. He said, if you commit your ways unto the Lord, he shall give you the desires of your heart. All of a sudden, things don't go that way. When God spoke to me that he was going to set my family free and all of them was going to come home, I was 19. The fulfillment of that complete prophecy didn't come to pass until I was in my 40s. Is anybody hearing me? When you say that you believe and stand in the power of God, you cannot be operating by man's wisdom. When they're telling you you crazy, you shouldn't get mad at them because they're not operating by God's wisdom. They're operating by man's wisdom. When I go into something, I petition God. Once I get a yes from the Lord, I don't care what nobody else say. Once he tell me he gonna grant me victory, I can care less what anything else is going on. Too many of you guys concerned about who don't believe in you, who don't walk with you, what don't turn out your way. Let me tell y'all something. I was married. I was getting ready. I went out to the job I'm on right now, UPS. I was married at the time. And they were telling me, that's like, my wife had told me, she's like, oh, just get a job. I said, no. The Lord said, he showed me in a dream, I'm going to be working for UPS. Let me tell y'all something. Even if you married, it don't matter if your husband or wife don't believe. Too many of you think that your belief in what the spirit and the power of God doing in your life has something to do with other people. No, that is a personal journey. It is a personal relationship. And guess what? Before I got hired, it was 6 months later before I got hired. It did not come to pass immediately. Some things that you're praying for is not delayed, and it's not denied. It is just not the timing. Huh? And you know why we should have learned that? We should have learned that in the church. But everybody keep telling you it's an instant. Turn around 3 times. Turn around 17. You so damn busy, you don't even know where you're going now. When you are really trying to grow spiritually, you're going to make me do it too. I am demonstrating God's power over and over. You're not going to tell me 17 people can die of cancer. You're not going to make me believe God is not a healer, because he done healed over 1,000 people from cancer. You're not going to tell me God is not a deliverer just because he don't deliver you, because he done delivered millions. Are y'all hearing me? A lot of you think that you're going to make God discount God's power because you are not receiving. No, it's because you have a hard time opening up, because you too afraid to come out your comfort zone. You too afraid that somebody gonna say something negative about you. You can't even get the promotion because you worried about what your friend gonna think if you get it. I can't help none of that. I can't burn no incense. I can't light no candle. You got a mental problem. You need to ask yourself some real questions. Are you really here for it? Are you sick and tired of settling for less? And when I say settle for less, I'm not talking about what you think you deserve. I'm talking about what you're willing to put yourself in position to get. It's too many of y'all out here with that lip service talking about what you deserve. You don't deserve nothing that you ain't willing to work for. You know why Rachel never questioned the love of Jacob? Because he worked 14 years for her. What man done work that hard for you? Huh? What woman done work that hard for you? I told you, I'm here for it. You're going to make me do it to you. Because some of y'all think that it's about your lip service. I don't care nothing about your talking. You ain't real to me until you take an action. You can tell me whatever you want to tell me, and it's going to go in one ear and out the other. I don't listen to that. I'm about demonstration. I'm about action. Huh? Money instant burning? Cash out. Okay. Tree runner. Aries. And for all of you that want to know whether this works or not, ask the testimonials of people that I burn this incense in my pot for. I'm not here. And let me tell y'all, if you're going to practice spiritual, stop trying to convince people. That ain't what I'm here to do. I'm here to demonstrate what I do and watch God move. Let me tell y'all something. I was thinking about my cousin, Tamara. She's a Scorpio. And I have to admit, I was so angry. I was angry because she has served. She's given herself to the church. She's given herself to God. And people will make you think that you're not in a place. People will make you think that because of certain advantages that they have. I come from a blessed and privileged background. Let me explain this real good why I was upset. Because a lot of times you guys need to listen to people that are on a higher level than the people that's talking to you. Because there are certain things that people were saying about you, they were doing the same thing. Certain things you got other people beating you down about, they were doing that and some. But you don't. Let me tell y'all something. I found out about other people in the church that their family was selling drugs, but I didn't find out until after I got involved. Then I got a problem. And then some of them was not only selling drugs, they were using drugs. And I'm trying to figure out in my head, how you talking about me and my family? Let me tell y'all something. What do you have to lose? If my cousin tried what I'm doing right now for just 1 month, just 1 month, you done gave everybody an opportunity to show you the power of God. Just trust me for 1 month, 30 days, 31 days, however long this month. Just give me just an opportunity to show you what God can do versus what they say God is. And I promise you, I'll show you a difference. It will be apples to oranges. These people are not in no place. They got lip service. They lip service. Sister Jackie came to my church. Within minutes, I prayed for her knees. Move. Bam. How they got the power? Some of you guys right now ain't cash apping because you think it's a game. You think it's a lip service. I got people around the world can tell you Apostle Ely is real. I'm not out here to sell myself. What I'm out here to do is to give you an opportunity to see the demonstration of God's power, and that you got real desires, that you got real things that you want God to move in your life, whether it's through the ancestors, whether it's through angels, whether it's through dark spirits, whether it's through the Loas, whether it's through the Nkisi, as long as it's divine, as long as it's really God. What do you got to lose? I'm like Trump now. At least, huh? All right, now, let me tell y'all this. I have been reading for people over and over and over and over. I am here tonight. I'm calling you to the carpet. What actions are you willing to take? Are you going to keep on talking about what you want, what you're doing, who don't like you, or you really want to make a change in your life? I'm about that action. Are you really sick and tired? I got the mother of the church, God moving for her. She's 66 years old. I got every kind of scenario you could think of around my life proving that this works. Aren't you tired of going through stuff and claiming God is all that in your life, but your life don't reflect that? You claim you got all these altars and you cannot get no breakthrough. There you go. I just give me just a month. A month. I'll show you better than I can tell you. I want all you earth signs. Let me say, you're real. Before I met you, I was borrowing every month to meet my needs. Now I'm not. Come on here, Fiona. Come on here. Y'all heard that? She said, and this is what I love about her. This is Aquarius. She's not ashamed. She said before she met me, she was borrowing every month to meet her needs. But now she ain't borrowing from nobody. If you want a change in your life, there are people, I'm not the only one, but make sure whoever you are working with, even if you're in a church, you ain't got to leave your church if your pastor or your apostle or prophetess is real and God is moving, stay while you at. But if if they're not demonstrating the God that's in them and it's a bunch of lip service and selling you dreams, let me tell y'all something. Nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. You got to get up and make that dream happen. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I am here giving you opportunity authentically to make a change in your life. You might not need money. You might need relationship. You might not need a relationship. You might need healing in your body. Whatever it is that you have a need for, you might want to get somebody out of the jail and out of prison that they can have a better life. It don't matter. He delivered me from cancer. Yes, sir. And ovarian cancer at that. Let me explain something to you guys. I'm not here to sell the God that I serve, because the God that I serve is not, hey, Al Marie, Taurus, the God that I serve, my ancestors, my spirits, all of that walk with me, this stuff ain't for sale. I'm giving you opportunity to partake in something real and something tangible. If you ever got a bracelet from me, they'll tell you how much energy. Anything that I give you, you cannot. Let me tell you something. I got upset with somebody, and I told them like this. I said, I can go to Dollar General with $2 and buy some black pepper and some red pepper and a box of toothpicks and tear your life up. Because I'm anointed for real. You want that bracelet? They're right on my website. Just order, go on my website and order. Now this one right here is my blue tiger eye. That one's for donation of $60. But if you want me to bless it, you got to send me a donation extra. But I will This is a very powerful bracelet. Anything that I place on my altar, especially the ones that are good to me. I got people in here that are really good to me. But I'm saying this because I need you to start making real decisions. And I'm talking mostly to my ladies. And I'm going to tell you why I'm talking to my ladies. You are prone just by societal pressure to listen as somebody talk to you and sell you a dream. This is why you can stay in relationships with men that they just talking. There's no action. This is why you can stay on jobs where they're promising you that they're going to promote you. Because you are conditioned to just somebody can tell you something. I'm trying to help you stop that. If somebody got something, then they should be able to demonstrate it. I don't care what it is. They should be able to demonstrate it. And when they start demonstrating, then you should get on board. Brother Mario, put my website on Facebook if you don't mind, Brother Mario. Do that for me. Let me tell y'all something. I double dog dare you. Now I'm getting petty now. This is my petty Pee Wee shirt. I am tired of you making spirituality look weak because you lack the understanding how this works. And because you lack the courage to tell people you can care less than a damn about what they think about you. It is not that this ain't real. You have to be committed, and you have to be the type of person that is committed to the end. You give up too easy. Your child life can be on the line and you done gave up. Let me tell you something about me. If my child can die, I'ma still expect God to raise him from the dead. I'm like Abraham when he took Isaac up there. We both coming down here. If I got to kill him and God raise him from the dead. You ain't been raised up around faith walkers that got commitment with God, that done seen God's power move. You give up too easy. You give up too easy because you don't understand how this works. And you care too much what people think. Y'all hear me, Virgos? Especially my earth signs. If you care that much, then tag me in. Donate to me, hire me, and let me fight your battle because I don't care. Huh? Hire you can't get your mind right. My mind is right. And I'm crazy enough to believe the impossible. All right? Now, who else? What time is it? 9:52. Let me tell y'all something. You done try. I have not had to move. I hadn't had to change my phone number, my emails, nothing. I've been doing this forever and a day. A lot of you guys need to understand the difference between somebody lip serving and somebody testifying. I'm trying to give you an opportunity because I told many of you guys my prices are going to go up. You know why? Because my demand. Everybody ain't real. Everybody ain't fake. But if you stop looking for something for nothing, you'll find real. I'm going to say this again. If you're a woman, if you stop looking to be taken care of, you'll stop finding men that are looking to be taken care of. Energy out, energy in. If you start faking it to make it, you'll start finding men that's faking it to make it. Y'all hear me? Stop operating in that energy and realize that you are complete within yourself, and then you will attract other people that are complete in themselves. I don't play games. I don't trick. I don't con. I don't do none of that because I don't have to. That's why I don't tolerate it. It's not that you cannot get out of your dilemma. You have to make a decision as a grown person. You want somebody to beg you into your deliverance. It's not happening, sir. It's not happening, ma'am. Don't make me do it to you. You need to make a decision what you want to do with your life and then take action. What you said, Mama Susan? Amen. God is so good to me and trust Apostle. And I believe in Apostle. And when he tells you it's going to be all right, It's going to be. I know that's right. Let me tell y'all something. In spirituality, you got to think about what's going on. Listen, you got people out here who want to scare people up. I'm saying when I mean scare up. If I'm really God's anointed, then God will deal. But going out here, oh, you better not touch me. You better not do this to me. Baby, you feel if you bold enough to try, I'm bold enough to sit back and see what they do to you. Because if you can get past my spirit, my guardians, my ancestors, I ain't nobody. I just ain't seen it done yet. I have not seen nobody touch me, do something to me they ain't paid a price for. I personally ain't seen it yet. And I'm 48 years old. Okay? But what I will tell you, you do not have to go around here and keep going through what you're going through. There's healing. There are people that are divinely anointed, healing. There are people that are seer. But you got to stop going around here looking for something for nothing. Demand that man or woman to demonstrate their abilities. And once they do that, then you follow suit. It's really that simple. Either they got it or they don't. All right. Thank you, each and every one of you guys. Let me say this to you to encourage you. I'm not telling nobody that I'm the only one. What I am saying is whether you're on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Yellow Pages, or you are not advertising at all. Be authentically who you say you are and able to demonstrate your gift, talent, or ability. I don't care if they think I'm a witch. I don't care if they think I'm God. I don't care if they think I'm a devil. I don't care if they think I'm an apostle. I don't care if they think I'm whatever. What I care about is that whatever I am, I'm able to demonstrate it. That's what matters to me. When I lay hands, I expect you to recover. When I speak a word, I expect it to come to pass. When I pray a prayer, I expect it to be answered. When I summon a spirit, I expect it to come. When I call an angel, I expect it to come. When I speak to an ancestor, I expect it to rise. Apostle Ely do. When I go wherever, if I go to the water, I'm expecting Oshun to show her ass up. When I go to the ocean, I expect them. I don't do nothing. I do not practice anything unless I have seen tangible evidence. Anything you see me working with, anything you see me dealing with, I have seen personal evidence in my own personal life with my own children, with my own loved ones. If I don't see no evidence, I don't deal with it. I wouldn't have this pot up here if it didn't work. I wouldn't have none of this incense. I wouldn't have none of this. I'm here to encourage you tonight, and I hope you hear me very well. Can't nobody make you make a decision. You are grown. And at the end of the day, sir and ma'am, that's your life. And if you don't think you are worth it to invest in yourself to get out of the dilemma you say you don't like, if you like it, sweetheart, sir, I love it. I come old school. If you like it, I love it. Make a decision. Don't talk about it. Let me tell you something. You're protected from racism. You still should get the position. But if you're not protected, yes, it matters what other people think. If you're not divinely guided, it matters what other people are doing. But if you're truly being led by God, who's smarter than the wisdom of God? Nobody. But if you're being led by your own conceit, and you're constantly running around for somebody to tell you something you want to hear instead of asking for the truth, I can't help you. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm going to give you the butt naked truth whether you like it or not. And you're going to pay for it. I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to pay for this truth whether you like it or not. Yes, sir. And yes, ma'am. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. If you have not ordered the shirts, please do so. What else I had? I had Monique, Mother Susan's daughter, text me today. She got her 3 candles done, and she got her triple thread incense. God has been moving for her. Whether you in my church or you don't ever come to my church, I can still work for you. I don't need you to be in my church. But it'd be smart if you was a part of my ministry. But if you don't want to be a part of my ministry and you can't make it to my church, you still can get the products. I'm going to say this again. Take action. I have High John the Conqueror incense. You need it. I have healing incense. You need it. I have love incense. You know you need it. I have triple threat. I have money blessing. I made sure I made all type of incense, no matter what aspect of life you were dealing with. I had an answer for your madness. The only reason why you're still going through what you're going through, because you're not taking action. And that's not God's fault. That's not your enemy's fault. That is your decision, because you're grown at the end of the day. And I don't have nothing in this. I got property. I have car, but I'm going to invest in me first. I come first. Before children. I come first. I'm the commodity. And you need to think that way about yourself. Once again, my name is Apostle. I can't make you do nothing because you grown. But I would say, stop bitching about stuff that you ain't going to do nothing about. Stop complaining about stuff you're not going to do nothing about. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. What change do you want? Why do you want a man that don't want you? Why do you want a woman that don't want you? Why do you want to be with somebody that won't support you? Why you're doing that. They ain't doing it. You accepting that. Now you want me to be mad with them because you making an adult decision? No. When I got tired of what I was going through in my life, I got a divorce. I didn't ask my mama to do it. I didn't ask my family to do it. I got out of it. I'm grown. Ain't nobody gonna make me unhappy. Ain't nobody gonna lay up with me and talk about me. Only thing you can say about me laying up with me is get it, daddy. You did that. That's all. Talking about running me name? No. I love me too much. I love me too much for you to let you treat me like that. Y'all hear me? Don't blame your self-esteem on other people. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all hear me? Make some real decision. What's the point of being grown and you not making a decision for your life? Don't blame. I'm serious about that, y'all. Do not put that off on nobody else. You have the right to make whatever decision. You have a God-given right. If you ain't gonna do it, don't blame nobody. If I don't like something, I promise you, Apostle Ela take care of it. Huh? If I say I don't want to eat leftovers, I don't put that off on nobody. I get out there and work to make sure I don't have to eat leftovers. I ain't asking you to make it possible. I make it possible for myself because I like me like that. Huh? How many of y'all like you like that? You like yourself like that? That you gonna make the right decision for yourself and stop all that jaw jacking? And stop penny pinching yourself. Invest in yourself. All right? This is Apostle Ely. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. This is Thursday. I know some of you guys are going to be cash apping me later. I'm going to take care of your stuff in my pot. I'm going to do your work. Let me tell y'all something. It's right on my website. When you get a chance, get one of these. I burn all my candles in the church. And see for yourself. And then when God moves for you, make sure you get back on this same social media platform and testify. Said, this man stand in the power of God for real. That's right. All right. This is Apostle Ely. God bless you. I love you. Thank you so very much. TikTok, appreciate you. If you are not a part of my YouTube family, come on, be on over there. Get on my YouTube. Help me get that on up there. I appreciate you guys. All right. God bless you. All right. We got Susan, Al Marie, T. Carter, Johnny, Tree Rhonda. All right. Sister Jackie. Mama Susan been typing up a storm. Tamira. Tree Rhonda. All right now. Who else I got in? Jackie. Fiona. All right. Kimberly Dawkins. Here come up. Kimberly Simpson. All right. Regina Thompson. I don't know. I'm going to check her out. Dr. Clemens. Yes, baby. All right, guys. And Brother Mario. Don't want to forget him because I would never hear the end of it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Love you.